Conversational content.
You can have the best content in the world, but if only you are talking and nobody replies, you do not have conversations. And without conversations, there are no prospects. Most content is a monologue. Conversational content is an invitation to talk. Conversational content does not seek applause, it seeks responses. It is what turns viewers into people who message you. Today you will learn how to create it, and with it we close the 5 types.
What conversational content is?
It is content designed to provoke a response, a comment, a reaction, a message. It is not made for people to admire it in silence, but for them to participate. Its goal is not to inform or inspire. The other types do that, but to open the door to dialogue. And remember, every response you provoke is a conversation that begins, and a prospect who identifies themselves.
Conversational content does not seek to be admired in silence. It seeks to be answered. The formats that generate the most conversation.
These are the formats that best provoke participation, all easy to apply.
Comment versus private message. 2 levels of invitation.
There are 2 types of invitation, and you should use both. The invitation to comment, tell me below, creates public interaction, which gives reach and breaks the ice. The invitation to private message, message me X, leads directly to the one-on-one conversation, where the prospect is born. The most powerful strategy combines both. Often, a keyword in comments that you answer privately gets both things at the same time.
Inviting comments gives you reach. Inviting private messages gives you prospects. Combine them. The golden rule. An easy question to answer.
One detail multiplies results. The easier it is to answer, the more people answer. A question that requires a lot of thinking or writing a paragraph receives few replies. One that can be answered with 1 word, an emoji, or a choice receives many. That is why coffee or tea works better than what is your philosophy on energy? Lower the entry barrier as much as possible. Answering should take 1 second.
Do not forget to respond and converse.
Conversational content does not end when you post. It starts there. When someone comments, reply, and do it with another question to extend the dialogue. Every response from you is more interaction, more reach, and 1 more step toward the private message. An unanswered comment is a conversation you kill. Your real work is in what happens after posting.
Real example.
Lucia posted valuable content, but she always ended with a period, not with a question. 0 comments. She started closing every post with an easy invitation. Does the 6 in the evening thing happen to you too? Drop it down below. The post filled up with emojis and replies like,
"Same thing happens to me."
Lucia replied to each one with a question and offered several people, without pressure, to tell them more privately. From that came her first real conversations. Same content, 1 invitation at the end. From silence to prospects.
Common mistakes.
Ending with a period, not with a question. Without an invitation, there is no conversation. Questions that are hard to answer. The more effort it takes, the fewer people respond. Lower the barrier. Not replying to comments. Each one is a potential prospect. Ignoring them cuts the path. Inviting people to buy instead of to talk. Conversational content opens dialogue. It does not close a sale.
Practical advice.
Turn the final invitation into a habit. Make sure none of your posts ends without a question or an easy-to-answer invitation. And prepare 5 wildcard questions for your niche. Easy, 1-second questions to use when you cannot think of how to close. With that, all your content starts inviting conversation, which is where prospects are born. You now master the 5 types of magnetic content: pain, mistakes, transformation, authority, and conversational. But using them separately is not enough. The magic is in combining them strategically so they work together. In the next lesson, you will learn how to combine the 5 types.